My name's Matthew. My title of my talk is called The Virtue of Selfishness. And I want to begin by asking a question. Were any of you guys large children? Big boned, thick, husky? Yeah. I was a really big kid. Um, at 12 years old, I weighed 225 pounds. And that's 102 kilograms for the freaks. um, and I was 12 years old when I decided that I wanted to start working out, and I wanted to do that with kickboxing. And I owe my dad a lot of credit. He supported me and he bought me the gym membership and he drove me there on a regular basis whenever I wanted, oftentimes 5 days a week. And I liked going with my dad about half the time because he has an 850 horsepower Corvette and he likes to fly. But I didn't like going with him the other half the time because we would get in really bad arguments. We didn't get along very well. And let me tell you, and I really mean this, the world has never seen as much testosterone as my prepubescent 13-year-old self yelling at my bachelor dad and an 850 horsepower Corvette going to the kickboxing gym where I get to physically assault the equipment for an hour or two. When we'd get in these fights, I would kickbox for an hour or two, and I'd get back in the car, and he'd still be steaming from the argument that we had. And I would be, Chipper, what's for dinner, Dad? There was one argument, though, I remember really vividly. And I don't remember what brought it up or what his reasons were, but he called me selfish for going to the gym. I think he was feeling really lonely at the time. But that word selfish really stuck with me, and it stuck with me deep. So fast forward like 15 years, and it's 2024, and I'm deciding to start a meditation teacher training, and I'm starting to meditate. And just like kickboxing, taking some time to myself away from other people, meditation was really, really feeling to me like I was being selfish. Super, super, super selfish. And it's ironic because in the same way that going to the kickboxing gym made me feel so much better, so did meditating. And it was Thanksgiving a few weeks ago, right? And I actually wasn't planning on going to see my dad because we have not a really great relationship. But because I started practicing this love meditation and I started teaching this love meditation, and because I was putting my dad as that third difficult relationship, I found in myself, similar like I did at the kickboxing gym where I'd get back in the car nice and chipper, I found in myself the capacity to want to see him again for the first time in years. I hadn't seen him in years. So this Thanksgiving, I flew over to California and I saw him. And it was okay. I think some people could relate. What's important for me, though, is that I found in myself this untapped love that I didn't know that I had. Like physically assaulting the bags at the kickboxing gym, I was physically, spiritually loving him in my head as my meditation object. So I want to do something kind of fun. I want you to turn to your neighbor, or let me back up a little bit. I was being selfish, right, going to the kickboxing gym, and I was being selfish meditating. And in the same way, I want you guys to turn to your neighbor and say, I'm going to be selfish this week, and you're going to thank me. Wow. You guys really, oh my God. Okay, that's enough. That's enough selfishness. That's enough. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Cut it out. Cut it out. No, no. You guys were really ready. It was like it was a rehearsal. You'd recited it before. um, but my main message I want to get across to you, though, is don't be afraid to take some time for yourself. It might feel like it's pointless or like you're skipping out on other responsibilities. You could be hanging out with people or calling your family, but don't be afraid to take that time for yourself, to really invest in yourself. Because when you do that, your capacity to be there and present for other people just grows and grows and grows. So the virtue of selfishness is simple. The more time you take to be with yourself and be a little selfish, the more selfless you actually become. Thank you.